Greetings and welcome back to Intuitive Insights in Tarot by me. Today I want to take a look at the Astroworld disaster. Tragedy happened today or yesterday, depending on when I get this up, in Texas. I think it was Houston at about 9:30 in the evening during the Travis Scott concert. I've never heard of Travis Scott, so I guess he's really popular because people got hurt at this concert trying to see him. The story goes that 8 young people left the world because of this. I think 300 were hospitalized. The youngest one was 10 years old. 11 of the 300 that were hospitalized had heart attacks. I'm not sure if that led to them leaving the earth plane, but 11 of them had heart attacks. I'm assuming that's what took out the 8. There were reports that the music kept playing while people were passing out. I heard eyewitnesses say that there were bodies lying right in front of them and security was doing nothing. The music didn't stop. I think Travis stopped at one point, but then just kept going, which seems kind of heartless to me. The fire chief said it's the worst thing he's seen like this in 27 years. Now that rung a bell with me, 27. Some of you may have heard of the 27 Club. A lot of artists have died at the age of 27. There's something about that. And so it makes me wonder, were the Archons involved here? The Archons is my name for the what Janine calls the dark cult. When I look at these beings, I'm not even thinking about the ones that we know about, like whose names we know about. We know their faces. I'm talking about mysterious beings who may not even have physical bodies, or they're able to take on physical bodies, but they come from a higher dimension. They invaded this world about between 6 and 10,000 years ago, and they've been using us as cattle. They feed off our negative emotions, and they may even feed off of our flesh, human flesh. So I want to know, was this part of a ritual that was going on, or was this a terrible accident? The other thing that I want to know is, apparently this was a concert where everybody entering had to have the shot in the arm, and it's unusual that people were dying from heart attacks. I looked it up, and in a website called Grunge, they have an article in there about what they call it's when there's a stampede and there's a crush and people are crushed. It's called compressive asphyxiation. It's just like when a snake kills its prey. Your lungs are so compressed that you cannot take air in, and you suffocate that way. So it's compressive asphyxiation. I can't say the word. So it's asphyxiation that kills, not heart attacks. So I want to see, is there a connection between the this and the this? All right, let's get started. Okay, these are pretty shuffled, but I'm just going to do it again. And justice. Wonder what that means. And I want to do it in one take because I don't want anybody to ever accuse me of stacking the deck. Okay, so the moon. I'm just going to say the impressions I get from this. So in the background we have the Ten of Swords. Well, first off, I want to say yes, this was definitely the work of the Archons. Okay, their fingerprints are all over this. In the background, or leading up to this, they're finished. They know they're finished, just like Janine has been saying and many others have been saying. I believe this 100%. Their time here is done. It's up. And this is like the death throes. They're trying to get in as much chaos and carnage as they can. This is a spiritual matter. This is a message they're sending to the leaders of the world, that they're going to carry out these types of events. It's to create chaos and just like drive their message, and to break people's hearts and to break their spirit, and just to create chaos and fear and sorrow. I mean, that's what they feed off of that. So that's what this does. You know, people see these headlines of these children dying, and it creates sorrow and you know, just general unhappiness. And they're almost finished. They're about ready to pack it up and leave this earth alone. So yeah, that's what I see here. I mean, this is definitely a dark cult sort of card. Okay, and it's a spiritual message meant for the leaders, and just to foment heartbreak and unhappiness in the people, and to really drive it in that they can do this type of thing. All right, so if you had any questions, yes, Travis Scott is definitely on the side of the Archons, and this was a ritual to bring them more energy. They feed off of it. It's their food. So it's sad, but that's what it is. People stay away from these concerts. Stay away from these giant pop stars. Don't go to their concerts. Don't support them. Don't give them your money. They're not good people. Well, there you have it. Those are my intuitive insights. Sad, but now you know. Thank you so much for watching, and I would be very grateful if you liked and subscribed. See you next time.